Hello students, welcome to Eshwari Thaniksha channel. In this video, we are going to study the structure of a stomata and also the function of a stomata. And at the end of the video, I'll teach you how to draw the structure of a stomata as well. So students, this is very important from examination point of view. We will study how to write the structure and function of stomata in this video. Students, if you are new to our channel, subscribe our channel and also share this video with your friends. So all this video will be very helpful for you in preparation in the board examination. So let us start the video. So what is a stomata? Stomata is nothing but a tiny pore. Tiny meaning is small. Pore meaning is opening. A small opening. Where it is present? It is present on the surface of leaf and stem. So this is also very important. So the question will be asked where the stomata is present. It will be present on the surface of the leaf and the stem. And this stomata is nothing but stomatal pore. We call stomata or stomatal pores. So they are surrounded by a pair of guard cells. So can you see the structure here? So here this bean shaped structure, or we call it as kidney shaped structure. So two kidney shaped structure which is present is called as the guard cells. Can you see here? It is marked as guard cells. So two bean shaped structure or the kidney shaped structure is called as the guard cell. And can you see here the opening or the tiny pore? This is the tiny pore. So the tiny pore which is present is called as the stomatal pore. So stomatal pore is surrounded by the guard cells. And what is the functioning of this guard cell is? It helps in opening and closing of this stomatal pore. So the opening and this is opening of the stomatal pore. And here can you see the closing of the stomatal pore? So here it is closed and here it is open. So who is doing this function? So the opening and closing of the stomatal pore is regulated by this guard cells. So that is the function of the guard cells. Now we will see the function of the stomata. What is the function? So stomata has two main functions. So first main function is exchange of gases. So here gases means it can be carbon dioxide or it can be oxygen. So here can you see this pore? So carbon dioxide through this pore will enter into the leaf, or oxygen from here will enter outside. So exchange of gases will take place through this pore. So that is the first function. Second function is loss of water in the form of water vapor. So this process is called as transpiration. Transpiration. What is transpiration? So loss of water in the form of water vapor is called as transpiration. So excess of water if it is present in the plant, so that excess of water will be lost in the form of water vapor. So through this pore. So this pore will be open. So from here water will come out in the form of vapor into the surrounding. So these are the two main functions of stomata. So now next very important point here is when the stomatal pore will open and when it will close. So when it is opening is when the guard cells swell. So here can you see here the guard cells? So these two are the guard cells. So when this guard cell swells, there is the stomatal pore will open. So how they are going to swell is whenever water enters. So water when it is entering into the guard cell. So when it enters, what will happen is this will bulge like this. So bulge meaning is swelling. So the guard cells will swell. Why it is swelling? Because water is entering into it. Therefore it is swelling. So when it swells, this stomatal pore will open. So this is the reason. So it can be asked why this guard cells will swell, because water is entering into the guard cells, therefore they are swelling. When it swells, the stomatal pore will open. And when it is closing, so when the stomatal pore will closes, when the guard cells shrink, when this God cells are going to shrink is when water goes out of the God cell. So water, if it is going out of the God cell, what happens? This God cells will shrink. When it is shrinking, this stomatal pore will close. So this is about the opening and closing of the stomata. So here what we have learnt is, so what is a stomata? Where it is present, it is surrounded by God cells. What is the function of the God cell? Opening and closing of stomatal pore, and two main functions of stomata, and what is the reason or when stomatal pore will open and when it is going to close. So that is what we have learned now. So now I'll teach you how to draw the structure of this God cells. So let us draw now. So first draw two kidney shaped structures. So this is one and this is the second one. So two kidney shaped structures you have to draw, and then what we should draw is, you should draw a nucleus in each of the God cell. So draw nucleus, and then we have to draw the chloroplast. Can you see here in this structure? So this is the God cell, and you can see here nucleus is present, and here this green color structure is called as chloroplast. So let us draw the chloroplast. So this is chloroplast. So this is the chloroplast. So after drawing the chloroplast, we are going to draw this structure. Can you see this green color structure? So these cells are called as subsidiary cells. So let us draw the subsidiary cells now. So these are the subsidiary cells. So this much you have to draw. So let us label what we have written now. So here this opening is called as stomatal pore. Stomatal pore. And then this green color structure is called as chloroplast. Chloroplast. And then this pink color structure is called as nucleus. And then this yellow color bean shaped structure is called as God cell. So how many totally God cells are present? There are two. So this is one, and then this is the second one. Two God cells are present. And then this blue color cells, what we have written, those blue color cells are called as subsidiary cells. So blue color cell is called as subsidiary cells. Subsidiary cell. So this is the structure of stomata. So students, I hope this video is useful to you, and if you have any doubts you can write in the comment section. And students, don't forget to subscribe our channel and also share this video with your friends. I'll meet you in the next video, students.